The good news I'm hearing from the motherland, from Africa, is that more countries are cutting ties with their former colonies. And one of these countries, the latest one, is Rwanda. Rwanda has decided to cut ties with Belgium.
Africa is finally getting their freedom, baby. This is what I'm talking about, man. I am applauding and I am here for it. Black people take note. Rwanda is cutting ties with Belgium over the DR Congo, man.
And that's best news for me. I don't know if it's good news for some Rwandese or some, people who want this neo-colonization, but it's good news. And this is to follow the steps of Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore. When Ibrahim Traore cut ties with France, people said, oh, this and this. But I saw Paul Kagame from distance, and I knew he gonna do this one day. Because in some of his speeches, he supported what Ibrahim Traore did. And this is the speech that he supported Ibrahim Traore back then.
The people, there is a point where they may tell you, yes, what we have is bad, the coup. Bad enough. But what was there before was even worse. This is what they would tell you. So for them, they have maybe chosen between what is bad and what is worse. It's what I mean. Now, the remaining problem, which must also be addressed, it's not enough to change what you think is bad. It's also important that when such a change has happened, you must really do better than what you have removed. So these ones who carry out coups, they have a task to make sure that they justify why they removed or they did what was unconstitutional to bring change. That change must be real. So you are better off charting your own course with your people and doing what you think is right for you or what works for you, and especially if it shows in the outcomes, in the results, then really that is what all along deserved to happen.
Now, after that, now it is done. Rwanda and Belgium are no longer friends. Now, Belgium have been condemning Rwanda of what is happening in Congo. And again, Paul Kagame is saying that Belgium have been or have caused more atrocities in Rwanda. They have caused a lot of killings in Rwanda. That means that you as Belgium, you are the problem here. And we don't want anything to do with you. We are kaput. Listen to this. I'm talking about Belgium, and I'm going to issue a warning to them. Belgium destroyed Rwanda, killed Rwandans. And this history goes beyond just the past 30 years. We warned them long ago, and we are going to warn them again today. They say we do not allow to do this or that. And we ask them, but who are you? Who put you in charge of us? Rwandans, you believe in God. Do you really think God assigned these people to be in charge of Rwanda? We will remind them very clearly that this is not the case. With the limited means we have, we will stand up to them. I am talking about those who spend their time persecuting and insulting us. Can they really be the ones who defeat us?
aba batunanira.
There are certain things they will have to give up, and they will have to leave us in peace. I'm telling you this in advance. But I'm also reminding you, fellow Rwandans, that after all those years we have spent fighting to build our country, we want to be Rwandans, we do not want to be Belgians. Welcome back. That is it. It's a best news for me as an African. I don't want anything to do with foreigners or anything to do with Western influence in our country. If it is business, let's do legit business. And that's what we have been fighting for as Pan-Africans. It's a win for Pan-Africans. Yeah, it's a win for us. And it's a win for those who are supporting rhetoric of Ibrahim Traore. We believe that, or a lot of people believe that Traore was out of his senses when he was sending France away. A lot of people believe that Mali and the Guinea, the other countries, they are wrong by supporting what Ibrahim Traore is doing. But Traore saw the future. And the future does not lie with the Western. The future lies within us. The decisions to make our countries better as African countries lies on our own hands. We are the best people who can make decisions that will impact the life of Africans. We as Africans are the best people. We can make decisions that bring better future for the people of Africans. No one can bring better future for us. Now, these angry tigers who are watching the African soils, they don't want us to have quality education, to have the good environment, to have water. They want us to continue crying, to live under debts and debts and debts. They want us to be tied under this chain of being dependent to them. That's what they only want. Now, whoever tells you that Western influence in our countries is the best is a lie. Whoever tells you that France in Africa is the best, whoever tells you that America in Kenya is the best, he is lying. Because you cannot be exploiting me and you want me to open my eyes. You cannot be exploiting me and you want me to know that you are exploiting me. What you will do is you will continue fooling me day by day to believe that you are better. You will create wars and bring military. You will create diseases and bring medicine. You will create a lot of things and try to bring solutions. And this solution will not last because you will bring short-term solutions. If this Western influence, if these countries, former colonizers, was more of help to our African countries, that means that Africa will be prosper. We'll having good health facilities. We'll having good education, quality education. We'll having good infrastructure. We'll having, like people in Africa will be having better jobs and paying well. But that's happening? That's not happening. Because the former colonies want to be here indirectly. They want to continue colonizing Africa more and more. They will not do what? They will not give freedom to us. They will not help us to see the light. What they are trying to do is this. Now, here there is light, there is sun, and we are the people, we want to see that light. But what they will do, they will bring torches to us. Use this torch. Yeah, use this light. Yeah, and we as Africans, we are happy. Hey, they have brought light to us. But they have denied us access to the greater light that is sun. This torch will have problems. It may fall down and break. The battery will go off. It will have mechanical issues, and you will not have long-term solutions for light. That's what former colonies are doing for African countries. And I'm so happy that Paul Kagame has decided, finally. I knew from the start that Kagame has the zeal to do it. I knew from the start that Paul Kagame is not happy of what is going on. Maybe he has benefited from the former colonies back then, but right now his term limit is going to an end, or his presidency, maybe it may end. And what he's trying to do, he doesn't want to leave the country in the hands of the people he knows is bad. Paul Kagame is not the first time for him to talk against the foreign countries. He has been doing that. He has been saying it. He has been questioning even the white reporters. He has been saying it openly. He has been condemning France. So Paul Kagame is a nonsense on this. Maybe he may have hand in Congo issues. I don't know that. Maybe. But in the terms of ending colonies, ending partnership with Belgium, that is the best thing he has done. And Pan-Africanists, we want that. The youths, we want that. Ibrahim Traore has been fighting for this Western influence. And having Western influence in your country, it may be of benefit, but short-term benefit. But if you plan yourself well and you end this relationship, it will be of more it will be of more benefit to the country. Because what Western influence do to your country is to ruin your country. What Western influence do to our African countries is to exploit, create problems. You know? Like, they are here to exploit our resources. They are not here to help us get help from that resources. Now, I was watching one documentary some times back, and I saw this Ghanaian farmer saying that they are cocoa farmers, saying that they are just hearing from the media that cocoa has money, but they have never seen that money. All they get is pennies, only small, you know. That because that money is going to the pocket of some other people, and these people are these colonizers. So ending neo-colonization is the best thing to happen in African countries, because we need to end this colonizer so that we can have a good future for our kids. We can build our own countries. Now Trump has restricted aids. Belgium restricted aids in Rwanda. America restricted aid in South Africa. See what's happening. They are trying to threaten us that if we try to make our own move, they are restricting us. If we try to make us our own move as Africans, they will not give us this. If we try to make our own moves and decisions as African countries, you know, they will not give us medicine. They will not give us this and that. That means that it is colonization. If it was legit business, if it was just good business, anything that we do in our political era, our decisions we make in parliament will not hinder them from helping us or from giving us what they are giving to us. Now, China has been in Kenya for so long, or in Africa at large. We be having political issues, political fights, political decisions, wrong decisions, laws in parliament, but China has never set their foot outside Kenya saying that because you have put this law, because you are doing this to the people, because now we are ending our partnership with you. No, China are doing business, and that's what it keeps them here in Africa. Business. They are bringing what they are bringing, they are getting what they are getting, and they go. And whatever they bring, it is quality. They are building roads here, good roads. They are building rails, good rails. And they get what they get if it's money, and they go where they go. They are building their country with the money they are getting from Africa. Now, whatever that message, whatever you think of it, is up to you. But at the end of the day, colonial powers or former colonial countries is not of help to our own African countries. No. I see a lot of people are like, I'm going to France. I'm going to America. I'm going to which country to make it big. But let me tell you, even at betting, the house will always win. you will never win over the house. So as we Africans, we are running from our countries, going in America, going in France, going in Germany, the house will always win. And the house is those countries we are going in. We will never make it big by running from our own homestead. We'll just make a living, okay? We'll just earn a living. But we will never be bigger than the house. Get that? So the end game here is to build our own countries, build our own fortune here, invest in our own countries. Like the Africans, the black people around the world, African Americans, Caribbeans, come back to motherland, invest in the motherland. And that's the best thing we can do. Invest in the motherland. The house will always win. Remember that. Now, I believe in Paul Kagame, and he has been here fighting the oppressors. He has been talking, he has been against them, boldly against them. Though this one is not new for me, but I was just waiting for him to end this game. I was just waiting for him to end the pact between him and the Belgium. Because Belgium has caused a lot of atrocities to the people of Rwanda. During the Tutsi and something war, I believe Belgium was in between that war. During the genocide in Rwanda, Belgium was there watching. And if it was of help to us, this thing could not be there. But there is a narrative was created when Belgium left Rwanda. When they left Rwanda in the hands of black people, there's a narrative was there that these people are better than you. So what do? When you get power? The power was given to the minority group. And the minority was doing what they can so that the other group will not come to power. Because it was a narrative that was told to them that you are better than this other group. That was the hand of Belgium. And that was the one that causes the killings. The people who we lost in Rwanda, it was because of this colony. Now, when the power turns to the other hands, the other people decide to pay back. All of this, as we may say, we were fighting between ourselves, black fighting black, but it was the hand, evolic hand from the former colony of Rwanda. The blood of a lot of Rwandans is in the hands of Belgians. And I don't know why Paul Kagame took time to end this pact. Rwanda has done better than many other growing countries. It is coming up all thanks to Paul Kagame. Rwandians are here in Kenya. They are telling me the stories that Rwanda is doing good, all thanks to Paul Kagame. And that's why they are giving him terms after terms after terms to rule Rwanda. That means that they can do better. Rwanda is growing bananas, cassavas. It's a good country that has deeply into farming. Rwanda can build a country on its own. We do not need favors. So, if they are restricting what, banning what, let them do that. And that is an eye-opener to all African countries to open their eye and see that these guys are not our friends. Once we make a step that they are not happy with it, they will end what they are giving us. Once Kenya are not giving USA the military to go to Haiti, they end the pact with us. Once we are not entertaining them, they stop, they cut the speaker and they carry their speakers and keyboards and they go away, and we will leave without music. So we need to learn clapping for, dancing for our own tunes by clapping, by humming. We cannot depend on their speakers. We cannot depend on their keyboards or, on their musical instruments. Once we don't entertain them, they will take their instruments away. That's just a proverb. I'm trying to say this. Once we stop entertaining the colonizers, they will cut their aids. See what they have done to South Africa. They've done to Burkina Faso, now in Rwanda. Once we stop singing their song, they will stop supporting us. And that means that they are not our allies. They are reaping from us. The earlier we know, the better for Africa. The earlier we know, the better we call for the unity for black people, for Africans at large. Tell me what you think on the comment section. Until next episode, peace.